3,
Am
2...
I clapping?
Yeah, you're gonna clap.
Oh. Okay.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. How many times can I get you to clap before you were like, I'm done?
I was like, what the fuck?
You're
How many
fucking
times do I have to do this shit?
You're fucking stupid.
I don't know this shit.
So today we have a new episode because my mom decided the best time to record was on 9/11. So...
Listen.
What?
It's been busy. It's been a minute.
I know. It's been so long that we actually have a sponsor for today's episode. Did you know that?
No, we don't.
We have a sponsor. Today's sponsor is brought to you by the great company Go Fuck Yourself. You stupid bitch. Why do you think we would get a sponsor? You don't record enough.
I didn't think so. You tried to trick me. It didn't work.
Yeah, you're right. What's your excuse?
I've been crazy busy with dumb stuff.
What kind of dumb stuff, Mom?
Oh, gosh. Football and Fans Club and life. It's been a mess.
Mom, why is it that every one of your children, besides me, you forced to be like a star athlete?
I don't force them.
It kind of feels like that.
No, not really.
It does.
And, well, I mean, I guess I could have got you into some kind of...
No, you couldn't have.
Wheelchair basketball.
No, you couldn't have. I promise you. I would have quit that shit so fast. Have you ever seen wheelchair rugby?
I have. They get pretty hardcore with that.
That's how people end up in wheelchairs.
Man, I'm telling you, it's pretty brutal.
They borderline snap people's necks.
Yeah.
I'd seen people get, like, tackled out of their wheelchair.
Yeah.
And they still continue to fight.
They try to, like, slam into each other and purposely tip the wheelchair and, like, fuck people up.
I wish more sports allowed fighting.
That's why I love hockey. But hockey's tamed down a bit. I want hockey to be, like, good again. Where there was blood on the ice and they just skate through it and didn't care.
I wish spelling bee had fights.
Spelling bee?
Yeah. Like halfway through, some bitch-ass nerd spelling onomatopoeia. He just gets tackled.
He's like, fuck it.
Alright, so you've been busy with dumb shit that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yet you still continue to do it.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because I feel like once I commit myself to something, I have to see it through.
Is that why you kept all your children instead of giving them up?
That's why you're still here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's stupid. Because if you taught me anything, it's way better to just bail out.
I didn't teach you that.
Oh, you did?
How?
Existing?
No, see, once I make a commitment to something and I say I'm going to do it, I see it through. Regardless of how stupid it gets and how crazy it gets, I see it through. And it's not just my fault. You were in the hospital recently.
Okay, well, you gotta bring that up. Yeah, I was in the hospital recently. And it was the worst time. That was probably the worst out of all the times I've ever been in the hospital, which has been a lot.
A lot of times.
A lot. That was probably the worst. Not in terms of, like, health-wise, just that particular hospital.
Yeah, and I kind of feel bad because it's a brand new hospital. So in my mind, I'm thinking we're going to go to the new hospital. It just opened up. Everything's going to be new. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
It wasn't.
It was horrible.
It was so bad.
We should have went to the west side and just done what we normally do.
God damn. We were in the back waiting room for 12 hours.
I was so mad.
12 fucking hours.
Gosh, I was so angry. And I normally don't get angry that way, but I was so tired because of the day before and all the activities and nonsense. And then that. And then the waiting and the uncomfortable chairs. What's up with the uncomfortable damn chairs there?
Why are you talking to me about other chairs? I've only known one chair for the last 26 years.
I'm just saying, a new hospital, you would think it'd be a bit more comfortable. It was horrible.
That's something I learned when Zane took me out and we had our day out on the town.
When he just left your empty wheelchair at the end of the driveway when I came home and was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That time. I learned that you guys have it hard when it comes to public seating. Because there's no comfortable seats whatsoever.
Nowhere.
Everything hurts.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. They don't want people to sit too long.
I mean, I get that, but like...
They don't want people to get comfortable.
But why?
Because you get comfortable, you stay too long. Nobody wants people to stay too long.
Like,
They tell you, stay as long as you want. No, that's not true.
Who says that? And where are they saying that? Certainly not at the hospital, I can tell you that. No, it was fucking bad. I hated it. They, what else all happened there? Our neighbor was one of my nurses.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was still weird.
She was the respiratory therapist.
She was. I accidentally... It wasn't even an accident. I did get her in a recording. And she got like a little defensive. But I lied to her and said that I wasn't going to post it. Because I didn't want to hear her complain. But I did.
Well, what was their problem?
I don't know. Fuck her. Fuck that entire hospital, really.
Yeah, really.
God. I can't even... We might... Isn't it like... borderline we might lawyer up?
Yeah. I'm going to wait till Friday to decide whether or not I'm doing that. But it is a possibility. And I hate being that person. I really honestly do. Because it could be solved very easily.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're kind of running around in circles with it and kind of being evasive with it, I'm done.
We all are, Mom. Why couldn't I walk after I left the hospital?
They didn't help you one bit.
They didn't even ask about it, really.
No. They didn't give a shit that you couldn't walk.
No.
No.
But what other things have been going on in your life, Mom? Because it's like you aren't even my mom anymore. You're just a football parent.
I was just going to say, it's football season in the place we live, and that's a huge deal.
In the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
That's all we...
Yeah.
There are only 3 things we care about here. Cheese, football, heroin.
I don't think everybody cares about heroin.
That's up for debate.
But I agree with you. It's been a madhouse, and I haven't been a very good mom to you lately.
You haven't. You've been slacking on not just the podcast, but everything. My room's a mess.
It is. Goddamn. I don't know how you just chill in here like this.
I'm pretty sure there's been a bag. An individual Pizza Hut, pizza box sitting under my dresser for, the last 3 months.
Oh, yeah. It's been there for a minute.
There's nothing in it. It's just a box.
It's empty.
But it's just there.
Yeah. I don't know how it got there.
It's been so irritating because I see it. And I never say anything about it, but I see it. I'm waiting for you to notice it. And I know you know it.
I know it's there.
But you're never going to do anything about it. And that's what pisses me off.
I feel like at this point it's just part of the room and it needs to stay there.
So do you have any other stories about things you want to catch people up on in your life?
Oh, gosh. My life is pretty boring.
I mean, you're not wrong. Because, usually you'll just come home at the end of the day with some dumb bullshit story about people that you don't want to bring up because you'll get in trouble.
Well, it's not my fault because I do have a lot of good stories, but people follow you And eventually people will know and put two and two together, and I don't want them to know I'm talking about them.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't...
That dead cat story was good, though.
The dead cat story? Which one was that?
I remember I told you the one parent was yelling at somebody about their kid and not getting playtime and this and that, and she, like... And she got a text about her cat dying at the same time.
What the fuck? No, I don't remember this. You didn't tell me the story. What the fuck? That's amazing.
It's horrible because, I mean, I know what it's like to lose a cat. That's horrible. It's horrible. But...
What do you mean it's horrible?
It's sad. It's hard to lose a cat. Jazzy, that killed me. That was difficult.
But I mean, that's what a pet is.
But it was still hard, and it was even harder that you made fun of the fact that she was getting older and she like had kitty Alzheimer's.
Okay, listen, that cat was like 8,000 years old. She was like 24.
She was 24.
She was fucking ancient. She smelled like the Great Depression, Mom.
Oh my gosh, don't talk about her like that.
What do you mean? She lived a full fucking life. Up until the point where she was just blank nose staring at a wall for like hours. She just stared at the wall.
You would laugh at her.
Yeah, it was fucking weird. She didn't know where she was going. She'd always just walk in a circle and then just park in front of a wall.
That hurts my heart so bad because I could.
Why?
Tell.
She didn't know what was going on. She was fucking on donkey brain.
Oh my god, you did not.
Her cat had donkey brains.
Have donkey brains.
Our cat had donkey brains.
No, she didn't.
She was fucking dumb, dude.
She was old.
Yeah.
Like poor little Jazzy.
She was constantly shitting herself.
Okay, leave
dude, her shits were so bad near the end. God, like, that's how you knew she was dying. Because her insides were, like, very fucked.
That was awful, because she wouldn't even cover it up. Like, I would have to immediately go take it out, or it would just, like, the whole house was horrible.
Because I remember reading a study, I don't know, like, where from, but it makes sense that, like, cats that don't cover their shit, that's their way of saying, like, I don't have respect for you.
Like, fuck you?
Yeah, like, go fuck yourself. This is my shit. Deal with it.
And you know what? That could have just been Jazzy, because she was kind of a bitch.
She was. She definitely was. She was kind of like that old, smoker grandma in the trailer park that, like, yells at kids and, like, will sometimes beat them.
Yeah, she totally was. I can't argue with that.
And nobody says shit because, like, she's old.
Yeah, because she's just been there forever and she's just a staple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what our cat was. But you realize that when you buy like a pet, you really are just buying, like, death. Yeah, that's what it is. You're just saying, this is going to give me a lot of love for a short amount of time, and then it's going to die.
But
and
it
then
was
ruin
a long
my
amount
life.
of time, and although I feel bad for being sad about her death, because I know it was a long time, and I got a lot of love out of Jazzy, but it still makes me really sad, and I still haven't been able to get another cat, because...
We don't need another cat.
I want another cat.
I don't think we need another cat. I don't think we need another animal. You're just doing it to yourself again. You're buying death all over again.
I'm signing myself up for pain.
God, Mom, jumping off a different subject, did you hear that vaping killed another person?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so dumb, though.
But do you notice that it's only killing teens?
Yeah. I made a tweet the other day that I said vaping is doing to teenagers what AIDS did to the gay community.
How'd that go over?
Surprisingly fun. I get away with a lot more than you think now. I've established myself as, like, that guy. So
you can pretty much say whatever you want.
Almost. I'm still trying out racial slurs.
Maybe leave that alone.
Nah, it's fine. It's whatever.
But I've noticed that Juul, is that what it is?
Yeah, Jules.
They're trying to kill teenagers. Essentially, that's
okay. But like,
doing, right?
Here's the thing: from the studies that I've seen and the articles I've read, a lot of it is like clickbaity articles where they'll be like, vaping killed another teenager. And then you read it and it's like, a kid was hit by a car while vaping. And it was like, that doesn't really fucking count.
But I have seen stories where kids are like put on life support because of some mysterious fucking lung disease or something or sickness that, and then they find out that the kid's been vaping but I mean who knows but
here's anything that I've seen was like a small chemical pneumonia that they could get over, and it's because they're not even vaping, it's the fucking THC cards, the weed cards.
Oh, okay. So
because it's not regulated right now on a mass scale, so people can just like make their own shit with like rat poison and like other fentanyl and stuff,
nice.
But I don't know. I mean, the way I see it, if you're getting sick off of vaping, you deserve it. Because just fucking smoke. You look way cooler. Vaping, you just look fucking gay. It's so fucking lame.
I don't I don't know. I don't.
Because I would understand if you were like, I vape to get, off of cigarettes. But, like, majority of kids are just vaping because it's like, ooh, this one's watermelon flavored, cool.
Oh, yeah, this one tastes like berries.
Fucking just chew gum. Dude, what do you...
Get some lifesavers
what
and
the
shut
fuck?
the fuck up.
Why do you gotta be fucking dumb about it? That's the one thing I actually like and agree with the anti-smoking. They moved down to, like, anti-Juul.
Yeah.
So, I think we've all, like, collectively agreed that the anti-smoking ads, fucking hilarious, and simultaneously dumb. Because it's like, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But them moving on to vaping, I support that. And I wish I could get behind that and, like, make my own campaign.
That's like the one commercial, I think it was probably your generation, maybe. But I think it was about smoking weed. The girl, I think it was a girl, she came home and she's like smoking weed or something, and her dog starts talking to her about how he feels neglected.
Yeah, you've changed.
You've changed. I love that commercial. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, because, I mean, I've been under the influence of some things, and never once have I seen...
Have you really?
Yeah. I told you, I do heroin now.
What kind of things have you been under the influence of?
I did mushrooms for the first time.
When?
Do you remember when I left with Aaron?
On your little sleepover?
Yeah.
You were shrooming?
I took a little bit. I didn't, like, overdo it.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't want to worry you. But, here it is.
Oh.
I gave it a try. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty nice.
They taste pretty gross, though, right?
Actually, the way I did it, for me, they mixed it in with a smoothie. You didn't taste it whatsoever.
See, I'm old school. Just throw that shit on a pizza.
Ew. They were very, like, don't do that.
Well, I mean,
You're fucking gnarly, man. You're gross. There's a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, and you're calling me gross?
I mean, I don't know. I drank a smoothie. It was fine, though. It like, I don't know how to explain it other than, like, it was just warm. It felt nice.
Well, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, I'm fine. What was your first trip experience like?
Shrooms or?
Which one did you do first?
Acid.
Acid? How was that? What was your first acid trip like? Where were you? Who was it with? And what happened?
I don't know if I want to mention names.
Why? What the fuck?
Well, I don't know.
How long?
Because the
you were probably
the person that I was with actually is kind of higher up in a nonprofit organization right now for drug rehabilitation.
That's funny.
So
that's hilarious.
So I don't know if I really want to mention.
Well, really,
her name.
that's just a redemption story then.
It is. She was out there like bad, like on the streets and horrible for a minute.
Well, first of all, how old were you? Because I imagine, I don't know why, I'm thinking of you like in middle school, just doing acid.
No, I didn't do acid in middle school. I was freshman year though.
Okay,
was acid.
that's not that far off, Mom.
No, not too far off.
Okay. Well, what?
Do you remember that stupid song? I would walk
500 miles and I would
walk
500. Yeah, I can't relate to that song, but we have
Okay,
what?
but everybody knows it. Everybody knows that damn song. I just remember being there with her, and when it kicked in, that video came on MTV, and I laughed for probably 2 hours.
What was the music? I don't remember the music
Hysterically
video.
laughing at that video.
Was it a funny video or was it just...
I don't even remember the video. I think maybe he was in a desert and his face was like really close to the screen and he was singing the song. And I don't even know why I found it so damn amusing, but it was really funny to me in that moment and I lost it.
See, that's funny. I appreciate that because that was a little bit like mine, but I was a lot more calm. I handled mine pretty well.
I think, are you talking acids or shrooms?
No, shrooms. Okay. It is different. You're right. No, I do.
It's different.
I've been told that, but my mushroom experience was a lot more calm and chill, and they put on the Eric Andre show.
Okay.
And that was a bit too much.
I was camping.
Were you?
Camping, yeah.
See, that would be fun.
You were there.
I was there.
You were there.
When you were on acid?
You were a baby. No, that was shrooms. But you were a baby. You were there. You were sleeping the whole time, but you were there. Remember, you probably were too young, but every summer we would go up to my friend Kelly's parents' cabin in Wisconsin.
I remember that, yes.
Okay, yeah. And you went fishing with Biz all the time?
Yeah.
Well, when you were sleeping, we didn't sleep.
Well, obviously.
We sat by the campfire and put mushrooms on pizza.
And sang your campfire songs.
Yeah, well, not really.
But
I do remember at one point where Brian, a friend of ours that went, I don't even remember what he was talking about, but Kelly looked at him and she said, "You're harsh in my zone, man." And we all just fucking died because we were like, what the hell did you just say?
What the fuck?
And that was a big thing, like an inside joke for us for a long time.
Jesus Christ.
You're harsh in my zone, man.
What does that even mean?
We didn't know.
It was the 90s. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nobody said that.
It said that's what was so funny about it. Because it was like maybe 96, 97-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's why I didn't get up and take you fishing.
Because you were worried about me harshing your zone?
No, because I'd stayed up all night freaking tripping on shrooms.
Yeah.
So my friend would take you out fishing.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
That'll happen from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to abandon my kid to do shrooms. So is there anything other than that? Or should I look for some questions to answer?
I'm always scared about questions.
I try to find good ones because, a lot of the times it's just nonsense. Nobody knows how to ask a good question.
Do you have any good ones?
Yeah, I can find a few ones.
Okay, well, maybe if you have a good one. But I always get nervous about questions from people that you know or that follow you. Why do weird people follow you?
Mom, I wish I had that answered for you. It's the internet. It's the Wild West,
It kind of is, because some of the people ask really just very odd questions.
Okay.
And then their question makes me wonder about their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think about people's life on the internet.
But it's hard not to when they ask silly questions. I'm like, okay, well, what made him think that? Or what made him want to know that? And then I start, thinking way into it and start thinking, what does he do for a living? Or what kind of family did he come from? Or how did they grow up? And then I find out it wasn't even a guy. It was some girl, and she's 14. And then it really bothers me.
Are you on shrooms right now?
It's just how the brain works.
So, Boy Dom asked, I don't know if this is for me or for you or both, but they asked, who are the comedians who inspired you the most? Wow, that's, as of lately, I think the ones for me are definitely Louis C.K. He's a comedy fucking god. Everything he does is hilarious. And probably Bo Burnham. That one, I think, is a little not controversial. I think it's because he's still young and having to make his mark, if you will, prove his worth as a comedian. But I think he's already done that and more. I mean, his comedy specials are fucking just perfection.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, I wasn't, a big comedian person per se, but I know Grandpa loved, what's his name?
George Carlin.
Yeah. He absolutely loved him. That was definitely his go-to, and I think that was probably your first experience with stand-up comedians.
Oh, yeah.
Was him or Roddy, what was his name?
Rodney Dangerfield?
I was going to say the
Grandpa
respect
Wood.
guy. Because I know Grandpa liked him too, but...
Grandpa Wood.
Yeah. Outside of that, I just started to appreciate stand-up comedians, the last 5-6 years because of you. Outside of that, it wasn't my thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a fucking art to being able to make people laugh.
Yeah, and I never really realized that. I just, I didn't really look into it, I guess, or didn't really appreciate what it took to do that until you started really developing a passion for it, I think.
Oh, yeah. Kat said, this is for you.
Oh, gosh.
How much money would you sell your son for?
Which one?
Yeah. Do we have different price points, all of us?
Well, kind of, because, I mean...
Well, obviously I'm worth the most. Because
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm worth the most. What I lack in physical attributes, I make up for in social currency. My name has value. There's weight behind me now. I'm a big deal, Mom.
I think people would appreciate you, but I don't know if people would want to be around you all the time.
Mom, I don't think you understand. Tobuscus follows me on Twitter.
Who?
Do you like my sword?
Oh my gosh.
That's right. I'm a big deal, Mom.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just reevaluate my price scale.
All right, so let's go. Where do you price me at?
I don't even know. I don't think I could put a price, but if I had to determine, it would depend on exactly what I'm selling them for. What am I selling you guys for?
Money, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, but why? I mean, are they buying you because they want a kid, or are they buying you because
they want a sex slave?
Oh my god!
How much would you sell Kane to Jeffrey Epstein?
Oh my god, you didn't say that. That's horrible.
How much would you? Well, he's
You're
dead.
Horrible.
What do you mean he's dead now? Fuck him.
Yeah, but Kane's still my 10-year-old son.
Right, but everybody has a price point.
No, I don't have a price. I don't have a price for that. No.
Even if it was free flights, but
Oh my gosh, Donovan, you're gonna ask a different question.
Listen, I'm just saying, if Jeffrey Epstein could take me if he wanted. For the right price.
Well, I mean, you're an adult. You can make that decision for yourself, I suppose, but...
Kane's going to have to take one for the team.
No, he would not.
Yeah, he would.
Just so we're clear, I would not sell my minor child to...
Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
The dead pedophile? Fuck him. He's whatever. So, for the record, I'm worth the most.
Okay, yeah. You're worth the most.
Well, how much is the one brother that's living out of a fucking truck?
You leave him alone. He's having a hard time right now.
Listen, I love him, and he has nothing but support from us, and he could clearly come home.
Absolutely.
He could. It's not like you're keeping him in the fucking truck.
No, he's choosing to live... I can't even say... He's choosing to live in
a storage
moving truck.
And that's in a storage facility.
Yeah. Because he works for this moving company that he's living in the truck for. I don't know. He's trying.
Well, Mom, I don't know why you're worried. That's double, the housing environment. He's, safe.
Is that what you call safe?
Yeah. He's in a storage facility that's holding a truck that he's inside of.
He called me at 4 a.m. because he had to take a shit, and he was scared if he opened the door, the alarm would go off.
Yeah, that's teaching him perseverance. That's strength. That's life, Mom. Sometimes
he had to hold it for 3 hours before the storage unit opened up and he could actually open the door without an alarm going off.
Yeah, Mom, I'm going to let you in on a secret in life. Sometimes you need to hold your shit. Metaphorically and literally.
He just needs to come home and reevaluate what he's going to do with his life.
He needs to come home and take a shit.
I wonder if he still gets completely naked when he shits. Remember how he would do that? He would have to get completely naked and take a shower after he pooped all the time.
Mom, I need you to follow me on this one.
Yeah.
You work for a storage unit facility.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You wake up at the crack of dawn. You gotta, check, see if everything's alright.
Do your little rounds.
You still have a cup of coffee. You're not even fully awake.
Early. That's early. You need your coffee.
You open up a storage unit because you hear something funny. And you see an 18-year-old fully naked just taking a shit. and he's crying to himself in shame.
I'm sorry.
What do? Do you tell him to go home?
Go home? What's he gonna do? Get in the moving truck?
I mean, if you shit in the moving truck, you technically own it. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah.
It's
if
like
you shit in it, you own it type of thing?
Yeah, it's like when dogs pee on shit. That's theirs now.
Yeah. I don't know, but just to clarify, he's out of state. It's not like he's in the same town, and I won't let him come home. I want him to come home.
No, you're a bad mom.
He's choosing not to.
You're a terrible mom. You're letting your son shit in storage facilities.
I'm letting him call me at 4 a.m. because he's got to poop.
Let's see.
Do you remember the Halloween you dressed up like Lamb Chop?
Yeah, Lamb Chop was fucking cool.
Did you know Lamb Chop was a girl? When you told me you wanted to be Lamb Chop? Because, I mean, I didn't make a big deal out of it. Grandpa tried to. But I was like, oh no, he loves Lamb Chop, so it's no big deal.
Listen.
I'm just curious now that you're old enough to understand. I'm just wondering, did you know Lamb Chop was a girl?
I was pioneering smashing the motherfucking patriarchy. I didn't let gender norms define me as a child. Alright?
Alright, I can respect that.
But for the record, I probably didn't have any concept of, like, that's a girl. I just was like, that's cool, and I like it.
Okay.
There wasn't anything deep behind it. That wasn't like a... I knew then that I might have wanted to be a girl. Wasn't that deep. No, there was nothing that...
I didn't think so either. Grandpa kind of, I guess, I don't know, maybe it was his...
Well, yeah, of course he fucking did. Grandpa was like the definition of, like, repress your feelings and don't talk about shit and drink.
He absolutely was.
he was like... fucking punch first, ask questions later.
Yeah, Grandpa was a little hardcore that way.
So, like, that's just who he was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect him to be, like, super, super progressive.
Yeah.
God, I wish he was still here now.
Me too.
He would have a heyday.
Could you imagine him with Zayn?
Could you imagine him with the Me Too movement?
Oh my gosh.
Fucking Christ.
You wouldn't be doing a podcast with me. You would be doing it with him.
Oh my God, me and Grandpa would have so much fucking fun.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. It'd be the best.
That would be a good time.
Let's see. Another question. Here's one that might be good for you. What's the dumbest question you've ever been asked by a doctor or nurse?
Oh, gosh.
Was there one that stood out for you about me?
Dumb, maybe not, but aggravating, I guess. I would get a lot of, like, in the emergency room, people, like nurses or doctors would ask me for your chart. Because they would just automatically assume I was there from some kind of a home with you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And they would want your chart from the home to figure out what was going on. And that would aggravate me a lot. Because assume that obviously you weren't my child. I was just a worker at some home that people just abandoned their disabled, unwanted children at.
See, I told this story on Twitter, but I think the most recent one that really stood out was fucking irritating, because I need people to keep in mind I did not have any sleep under my belt whatsoever for like 2 days. Very irritable, very cranky. And I was talking to you. I was mid-conversation with you. And the nurse just fucking comes in and sideswipes me and say, hey, could you move your arms and legs for me?
But that's not what she said, though. But she like leaned over the bed.
Yeah.
And got in your face.
In my shit.
And was like, excuse me, could you please move your arms and legs for me? Like, I hate it. I hate it so much when people just assume because you're in a wheelchair that you have some kind of mental, restraint, or you have some kind of mental disability. So they talk to you like you're a child. And that drives me crazy. So that's why I laughed when she did that. Because if I didn't laugh, I would have yelled at her. But I was like, is she serious?
No, and
is she really talking to you like you're in preschool right now?
I know, and that's when I had to tell her, like, ma'am, that's not happening. I've been trying that for, like,
my whole life.
And it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
She was annoying.
Yeah, I didn't care for her very much at all. But that is a big pet peeve for me, is when people, or when, like, nurses or doctors look over you and look to me for an answer. That drives me crazy, too, because it's like he's right there. He's the one going through it. Ask him. I don't know.
All right, but to be fair, I like when they do that, because I'm still a child. When it comes to that, I don't want to answer questions to anybody. I fucking hate it. I still don't even like... I mean, I can order a pizza over the phone. I just don't want to.
Yeah, that drives me nuts. When we get into arguments about who's going to order the food, it's the dumbest argument, and we're both hungry, and we argue over who's actually going to order it, and
yeah,
I get so angry.
It's because I don't want to handle it. I don't know why. I get like a weird anxiety about purchasing anything.
Making a phone call?
I don't know I can't rationalize it. Something must have happened when I was younger. That really fucked me up.
Maybe it was when I yelled at you for calling 911 because you wanted to see your aunt.
I could have been that. That scarred me for life. You're fucked up.
That was not fun.
Billy Bob asked...
Billy Bob?
Yeah.
Thornton?
No, just Billy Bob.
Damn.
What's the best joke or prank you've ever pulled on me? I don't think you've ever pulled a prank, really.
No, not really.
If we fuck with you more than anything.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's really a question for you guys directed towards me, because you guys are pretty mean to me on a regular basis.
I think, till this day, one of my favorite things that we've all collectively done to you was when we were at that music festival downtown, and you were, like, walking way ahead of us, and we were trying to yell for you.
The Reggae Fest?
But you weren't listening. So we all decided to act like we were mentally retarded.
Oh my gosh.
And we were, Mom, don't leave again. No. We know where you parked this time. We were screaming at you.
Yeah, that was horrible.
And it wasn't just me. It was me, my friend, Tristan, Zane.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was not fun.
It was hilarious.
That was horrible. Because then I have people looking at me like I am just an asshole.
I mean, you were.
And when I was telling you guys to shut the fuck up and knock it off, it got worse.
Way worse.
Then a crowd began to gather.
Because you can't just start yelling at mentally retarded people.
But you're not, though.
You can't just yell at them like they don't know that. You need to be more tolerant, Mom.
That wasn't fun.
For you. That was a good time for me. Somebody asks, have I always been funny, or did it just sort of come out of left field? That one's for you.
No, I think I I guess I give Donovan a lot of crap about him getting his humor from me. But if I was being honest, it did kind of come out of left field. Probably middle school, high school. Is when I mean, you were always a cool kid and you were always like cool to chill around and just, hang out with. But I think he really started getting funny like 8th grade year. I think the first time I realized you were really funny was when we went to Target to go shopping for the
Summer
MD
camp.
Yeah, because he went to summer camp, the MD camp every year. And we were at Target and we hit the game aisle. And I was like, hey, let's get a game, because I remember the year before that it rained a lot, so they were inside a lot. I'm like, why don't we get a game for you guys to play? And it was crowded in there, and Don was like, oh, yeah, that's great. Why don't you just get Twister? All the wheelchair kids can just kind of roll up around the game of Twister. That's a great time, Mom. And everybody looked, and I was like, you asshole. And I think that was the first time I realized that he was pretty funny.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of realizing that getting people to laugh made them not feel awkward around me. So I just had to do that for other people's sake. Then it just developed as like a natural habit.
Yeah, and then it turned around and you used people's awkwardness as your humor.
God, it's still my favorite thing.
Yeah. When people are weird around you, that's when you get really funny.
God, I love that shit. I look forward to it. Like, did we ever tell you about the old lady that stopped to pray for me?
At the movie theater?
No, but I do remember that one.
Oh, she gave you a Hershey kiss or something.
That one was just weird. I don't want to talk about that one. That one was
You're
scary.
Not ready for that.
No, there's some repressed feelings there that I don't want to. No, we were downtown and this like old Mexican lady like just stopped across the street and like started just praying for me in Spanish, and like she was with her granddaughter and she was like explaining to me in this awkward like she's praying for you to get better. I am so sorry.
Like she felt bad about it because she knew it was like out of
like this is way fucking weird, and I'm just like, no, it's fine. And as she was going, like, I don't know how long this prayer is. I don't go to church. I don't know what she's saying, but I don't want to be around this anymore. So I just pretend to stop breathing.
No, you didn't.
And needless to say, once people start like fake panicking, that's when like they don't want to be around. So she dipped out real fast.
Well, it worked. I guess she stopped
it did
praying
work.
For you.
I didn't like it. It should be I know their hearts are in the right place and that they mean well, but like God, just I wish old people wouldn't.
Well, yeah, because it's kind of condescending. Like, I mean, like you're saying that my life sucks that bad that you need to stop and let me know that you're praying for me.
Yeah, like I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm secure with myself, and I think it says more that majority of people are very just resentful of their own lives. They hate themselves.
True. Yeah. Because people complain about some dumb shit.
Oh my God, so much.
Yeah, and people are generally pretty ungrateful when you think about it.
No, it like, what was it the other day? Fuck, it was going viral. Oh, there was, this is a real video, by the way. They were trying to explain why saying, hey guys, is problematic.
Oh my God.
And
why is that a problem now?
I mean, for reasons that are pretty obvious.
Because guys.
And blah, blah, blah. But in the same video where they're trying to acknowledge, like, they're trying to say, hey, saying hey guys is, an issue, it's problematic, it's part of supporting the patriarchy, blah, blah, blah. I can at least understand. I'm not saying I agree, but I can at least get it. But halfway through this video, they flip script and they're like, we know it's not that big of a deal, and that like people will say it amongst their friends, and we're not saying you can't say it. So what's the fucking point?
Oh my god.
What's the issue then?
Yeah, see, I don't know. I think it's going too far.
So my point being is, if your life is so fucking good that the only issue you have is people saying, "Hey guys," is upsetting you, you have a great life.
Yeah, then shut the hell up and just live your life.
Yeah, just be happy, because some people have like cancer and like micro penises.
Okay.
That's a hard thing to deal with.
I wouldn't know.
I'd hope not. That'd be weird. Wow.
Wow.
For what reason? You want to go check on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Christ.
Hey. Say what you want about the neighbor kids, but they just dropped off a huge ass bag of Jolly Ranchers for no fucking reason.
Are those the same neighbor kids that like just play in our front yard?
No, this is the neighbor kid from across the street. Those are the ones behind us.
I think the one across the street's the one that's fucking even more weird.
Well, yeah, but he just dropped off a big ass bag of Jolly Ranchers.
So you just took candy from a kid?
Fuck yeah. Why wouldn't I?
You don't know what's in that.
It's not opened.
Okay. It's easy to reseal something.
Oh, I'm eating the hell out of these Jolly Ranchers. I don't care.
That kid is gonna fucking Bill Cosby you.
I doubt the 10-year-old kid across the street is going to Bill Cosby me. I think I'm safe.
Kids are advanced these days.
But can I tell you about the little 5-year-old behind us? I pulled in the other day in the driveway, right?
Yeah.
And him and his little sister are in my driveway at the garage, and they're banging the garage door. I don't know if you heard that.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what they were doing?
No.
They were killing spiders, and that little boy tried to charge me $5 for killing the spiders on my garage.
I can't tell if I respect him or if I hate him.
I asked him when I got out of the car, I'm like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm killing spiders on your garage." He's like, "Are you going to pay me for it?" And I was like, "Well, no, I'd rather you didn't hit my garage with that net." "Well, I killed 3. Could you give me $5 for killing them?" And I was like, I'd rather you didn't kill the spiders if they were outside. Leave them alone. But he insisted that he wanted $5 for killing these spiders that I didn't ask him to kill, that I would have told him not to kill.
Okay, for the record, were they poisonous spiders?
I doubt it. I don't even know that he killed them, to be honest with you. I didn't see them dead.
Okay. Because if they were poisonous, I guess $5 is reasonable for risking your life.
I doubt they were poisonous.
But, like you said, probably not. And this kid's just trying to scam your ass.
Yeah, and he got like legit kind of mad that I was going to give him money for banging the hell out of my garage door, killing spiders that I didn't ask him to kill in the first place.
Where are these parents? What the fuck?
I've never seen the parents.
And then fucking parents complain about their kids getting raped and shit. Like, keep track of your fucking kids. They're going around smashing people's spiders. God.
Try to charge money for them.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, I could see, do you have a popsicle or something? But $5 to kill a spider? Get out of here, man.
What happened to, like, good old-fashioned lemonade stands?
Something. Don't go around just beating on somebody's garage, killing spiders, and expect me to pay you for them.
Hey, I noticed there was a dog in the front yard, so I fucking murdered it. Could you give me, like, 5? Can I hold a 10? Oh, that was your pet dog? My bad.
Sorry.
Never mind, that one's on the house.
I'll take the whole, give me 20.
Alright, that one was good. Fuck. So, are you gonna be able to record more frequently now?
Yes, we need to make it a point, to do that.
So is that good?
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold you to that.
absolutely.
We need to be more consistent with getting it out there
We do.
because we're a big deal now. People listen to us
I
now.
don't know why.
God, I'm still trying to figure that out too.
I really don't know why.
any day now, I'm waiting for like that one influx of like just sequence of people yelling at me for some dumb shit, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say I'm sorry, but I don't get it.
I don't understand why people want to listen. We just talk about nonsense most of the time.
That's what it is. People take it too serious. People take life too serious.
They really do. I think people need to just calm the fuck down a little bit and just laugh at stuff, you know?
That's what I've been
You
saying.
can
That's
find something funny in any situation. I don't care what situation it is.
anything.
There's
Absolutely
something
fucking
funny.
anything.
You may not want to laugh, and the moral part of you may say you probably shouldn't laugh, but there's a part of you that thinks every situation is funny.
Oh, fucking yeah. It's usually the times when you shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
That I'm like really just I love laughing.
Those are the funniest moments, I think.
Yeah. That's where good comedy comes from.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, Mom, say goodbye to people.
Goodbye, people.
You're stupid.